Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to handle the exception in C#. Exceptions in the application must be handled to prevent crashing of the program and unexpected result, locked expectations, and continue with other functionalities. And C# provides built-in support to handle the exception using try, catch, and final blocks. Let's take a look at the syntax. First, we have try block and catch block, and then finally is actually optional. You don't have to use it always. In the try block, you should put the code here that may raise an exception. In the catch block, you can write your code to handle exception here. If there's a problem here, your code is automatically jump to the catch block. Let me tell you a short, simple example in C#. I would like to create a method, static void try catch, or we can simply say exception handling. I would like to call it here from here so we can use it. I would like to divide one number to another one. Integer simply number 1 and make it 10. Integer number 2, and then this is going to be 0. I would like to say division or result. Number 1 divide by number 2. Okay, I want to say console write line and say done. But the problem here is if I divide number 1 by number 2, which means divide a number by 0, and this result is infinity, and infinity or undefined, which is not defined in integer sets. So there will be a problem. There will be an exception because program doesn't know what to do if a number is not defined. So there will be a problem because we will break the normal flow of the program. So now let's run it and see what's going to happen. And now they say exception unhandled. There's an exception. The program didn't expect this one. System divide by 0 exception. Exactly. We are attempting to divide by 0. And you see the program just crashed and we cannot continue. It doesn't work here. And if let's say you create a program and there's an exception which is unhandled like here, there will be a problem and your program is not going to continue. We can simply fix this, and then we suspect that there will be a problem here. And I would like to put the entire code in the try block simply, which we expect that there will be a problem. And then under the catch block, we must have exception. This exception object created by C#, it will give information about the exception. It will keep all record regarding this exception. So I would like to say console write line exception dot message. It will tell me the reason why it happened simply. If I run the program right now, take a look at here. There is a problem, attempt to divide by 0, but the program didn't crash. So the code is working, the done part. And then as a programmer, when we design a program, we have to consider about these kind of problems, and based on, we have to put some try and catch block. Not only for this one, let's say there could be a file not found exception. You may give a file path on your program, but that file path is not valid. That could be an exception, another exception. So we have to put this try and catch to solve this problem. Let's say you can do some other things. Another example, I would like to read some number. Simply console write line. I can say, please enter a number. Please enter a number. And you would like to get a number and you want to parse a value which you read from the keyboard console. We can have read line and then we try to take it as an integer. If I put an integer, there won't be a problem, but if it is not integer, there must be an exception. Let's say I want to put 12, sorry, and then done, no problem. What if I make it something like AST 12 and then enter? You see, input string was not in a correct format. This is another exception, and we simply handle this exception using try catch block.